G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. So today we're not out in the water, we're at home, we're rigging up, getting all the cray pots ready to rock and roll. Yeah, it's still a bit early, but we're going to drop the gear in a lot more earlier than normal. So I've got a heap of fish frames and snapper heads, jewfish heads, baldy heads and all that. We're going to drop in the water first before we start using the roughy and blue mackerel. So what I've done differently in my pots is, well, one, I'm running 4 of these are pro size and those 2 are still 3/4. So there's not much difference between the 2 except for the width, as you can see. The other thing also I've done is this year, we've also got a little bait hook here because some of the snapper heads and jewfish heads are way too big to fit inside the bait box. So instead of wasting them and throwing them away, we're actually going to whack them on those spikes on the bottom, clip them on. Basic same principle as you would with crab nets. So we've just welded them in there temporarily. They only got a couple of welds holding in place. So it's probably going to backfire on me having them in there. It's probably going to get a lot more ockies and everything else. Easy feed for them. So anyway, other thing also too is before we were running sinkers on our ropes to keep our ropes down. Now there is no need for them. You don't need them. I do them because I like to keep my little bit of slack I have on top down below. But this year I've got my hands on some of this whale rope. As you can see inside there, once the camera focuses, those 3 little dots are lead. So this is just about 1 meter, maybe 2 meters of it. So that goes from below our float line. So basically that's our float line there coming down. We'll tie it onto that loop there and then tie it onto this one here. And then we go down further from there and then back onto the pot. So I'll run you guys through all that. And then, yeah, you can see how I tie it all together. So I'll wait for my my offhand to hold the camera for me wherever she or he's gone. Any minute now, we'll get there. Bang, crash, boom. So yeah, I'll give you a close up on the first one, how I tie them up, and then I'll tie all the rest of these up together. So first off, I'll do the bottom end first. Pull my pants again. So how I do it, obviously you've got your bridle. We come through. So it's up like that underneath. A little bit more. So I come through once. Twice, and then start pulling this a bit tighter. That's how I do them. And then obviously you got the tag line. You can either splice it back through or not, but usually I just generally leave it like that because it's easy to undo. All you have to do is just pull that down and that comes undone. So that's that end. Now we go to the other end. Flip the coil over again. So another loop. Although I know a lot of people like to loop through here and loop back on itself. No, that's just easier because then you can loop everything back onto itself. So we've got our whale rope. Like I said, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. I choose to use it. So I like to get my slack under the water because knowing my luck this year again, there's going to be gear all over me again. So same scenario, come up, come from the bottom. Go through once and then another time. And for you guys who don't run the Crays winches, it's a bit of a pain in the ass with loops, knots, because they don't like going through it. So there you go, that's another one, that's done. So yep, so I'll just tuck that in there just because streamline a little bit better. And then yeah, so like I said, you've got your whale rope there. And then now we've got our float rig. They're about that far apart I go, depends. we use a little grappling anchor or hook that I made up to pick these up, so we don't have to actually reach in the water and use a gaff. So now the final part, same again. We come up from underneath, come up, 1, 2, put that down. This one's going to be a nice short one. And there you have it. That's one pot rigged. So as you can see, float line, come down, then whale rope, and then we come straight down to our main line. So that's how I do all my gear, that's how I tie it up, because if we do eventually go deeper, it's easy just to, as I said, you just pull that down, untie it, tie another length on, and away you go, you're ready to go again for deeper water if you choose to go deeper water. So I'll go through, rig the rest of these up, and then next time you see them, we'll be out in the water dropping them in. So yeah.
Took a deal, sign another deal, post up in the hills on the real, headed for a mill, travel with me still, gang kills, all this pop appeal, got these pop stars try popping in, and they getting pop for real. I ain't tryna build, I was tryna lead a mill, getting to it, before I hopped up off the block, I was still going through it, friends doing pills, and came faster than it should've, I was Buddy Hill, shooting at a pace soon as I pull up, dropping buckets, hey, yeah, like it's nothing. In the kitchen chopping onions, yeah. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, cause I'm dropping buckets, ay, yeah. Like it's nothing, ay. Earn my respect and burn a budget, ay. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, baby, yeah, I'm dropping buckets. Drop some cash for me, don't worry about my past for me. I'm driving with no gasoline, this life I live's a fantasy. Yeah, I do this for my dogs, all my day ones and my family. My life gon' live through them if I end up in any tragedies. I hope y'all understand this shit got bigger cause it had to be. I always knew I had it, but just not at this capacity. I recognize the gravity, closer to the summit, stacking chips and counting nuggets. I've been stunting, baby, cause I'm dropping buckets, ayy, yeah, like it's nothing, ayy. In the kitchen chopping onions, ayy. Tears falling down, underdog.
Alright guys, we've got the pots on the boat. I've only got the 4 on today because obviously weight. I'm going to bring the other 2 out another couple of days later. I don't know if you guys remember John. John's back.
Yeah.
He's here. So the first 2 pots on top of his. So we're going to get all this gear batted up and we'll run through what we're going to do and how we're going to set them up and everything else. Obviously we're reasonably really early. I say probably about 2 weeks early, maybe even 3. So we're going to pretty much dump the first couple, these first 4 on hard on the reef, and then the other 2 that will come out on the weekend we'll dump them on the edge of the reef. Just have them sitting there just in case they do go early, which yeah, we'll just fingers crossed they do go early, but we'll see how we go.
wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life. I never really put up a fight, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I slow it down. Dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. Slow it down. Dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. I never left a stone unturned, trying to find some love in this crazy world. I felt like I was never hurt. All I wanted was to be loved.
Alright, like I was saying, so is that the right way up now? Nope, it's upside down. So we'll give them a couple of days. Sunday we'll come out, we'll check these 4, see how they go. So at the moment I think we might go back inside, get a bit shelter, anchor up, and then we might burley up and see if we get some herring, and then after that might go pull these occupots because it's been another week, or near on a week tomorrow. So we'll catch you guys back on the inside. Alrighty, we've come inside. We're just gonna this bloody camera fogging up today. Yeah, so we're gonna do these occupots first, and then we'll go from there.
All I wanted was to be loved. Listen to me as I say.
Alright, that's a wrap for us today. No ockies. We're not even going to go fishing because it's not going to let up rain. So we're going to call it a day. So we're going to give it a couple of days. Well, a day. 24 hours, day and a half.
A couple of days for the crays.
Yeah, a couple of days for the cray pots, and we'll go back out and check them. Biggest tip for you guys I can give, just make sure, a lot of boats got their transducers mounted at the back of their boat. So you got to remember, by the time you're driving over it and you see it on your screen, you've already gone past the lump. So make sure you do a couple of passes and everything else when you drop your gear, and make sure, because sometimes you'll see a lump and you drop it, by then you've already gone past it. So That's probably the biggest tip I can give you guys, especially when it comes to cray fishing, because as soon as you miss that lump, it's game over. I know when the white run starts and everything else, back edges of the reef in the sand, easy pickings. But for us, we've got the pots hard on the reef today for the next couple of days until we hear rumours that they're going to start moving. Then we'll realign our pots and then we'll go from there. So until next time, catch you out in the water. Peace.